Fixold Cameras produces step-by-step, close-up videos of simple, common repairs and basic maintenance on classic and vintage cameras. Your ability, the quality of your tools, and the condition of your camera will affect the success of your repair endeavor. A successful completion of the demonstrated repairs ultimately depends on your camera repair skills.
1000 DTL, Mamiya or Mamiya. Either way, top cover removal and prism cleaning. Begin by rotating the shutter speed dial to 4 and then rotating the ASA dial to just past 64. This in turn will expose a set screw on the back side of the shutter speed dial. Using a small slotted screwdriver, loosen the set screw in a counterclockwise direction. There's no need to remove the screw. With the screw loosened, you should now be able to lift the shutter dial free. There is a bit of tension you'll feel release on the shutter speed dial from the shutter speed dial linkage. Note the position of the linkage between the post and the hole in the shutter speed dial. The dial and post will need to be aligned in this manner on reassembly. It is doubtful that you can pry up the meter button decorator plate without scarring it. Instead, use a pair of channel lock pliers with padded jaws to grasp the entire assembly and rotate in a clockwise direction to remove. If available, a flexi clamp also works well. With the assembly removed, separate the advanced lever retaining hub from the meter button decorator plate. You will notice a small scar on the soft aluminum of the advanced lever. This is from the set screw on the advanced retaining hub. This slight marring is inconsequential. Now remove the advanced lever. Remove the top cover screw. Oops, wrong screwdriver. Remove the top cover screw. The right tool for the right job. Much better. Remove the accessory shoe by flipping up the clamp. Rock the shoe gently to facilitate sliding from the eyepiece. Pop open the film door to access the rewind fork to lock its position as you remove the rewind knob. Of course, it removes counterclockwise. JIS cross-point screws need to be removed from the left and right side of the top cover. Keeping track of the white plastic rewind washer, lift the top cover free. By gently prying up on the center of the prism retaining clip, the tension on the clip is relieved. Tilt the prism back while simultaneously pulling forward over the prism seat. Remove dust specks from the prism surface with a lens blower brush. Don't forget the dust spots that might be on the viewfinder lens. Route the meter wire to clear the prism you're about to install. Take the prism clip completely out of the camera so it is out of the way of seating the prism. Be sure the clear plastic prism cover is in place before attempting to install the prism retaining clip. There are ears to the back of the prism seat that catch the hooks on the prism clip. While holding one side of the clip in place, work the other side of the clip over the ears with the point of a tweezers. Note that the clip is untensioned and resting across the center of the prism. It might take a little finessing to get both sides of the clip hooked over the ears. With the ends of the clip hooked over the ears, use your thumbs in the manner shown to tension the clip over the top of the prism. If the top cover of your camera is as grungy as this one, now is the time to try and clean it. A broken cleaning swab stick can be used to detail the top cover. Make sure the shutter release button is in place and hadn't fallen off during the preceding procedure. The T-bar goes to the front of the camera. With the shutter button properly installed, the top cover can now be dropped in place. Don't forget to install the center top cover screw before installing the shutter speed dial. Remember to tension the ASA linkage as mentioned earlier in this video. In the manner and position shown, align the shutter speed dial with the slot on the shutter speed post while aligning the tension ASA linkage with the ASA linkage hole. Once the shutter speed dial is seated, tighten the set screw, then check the dial for proper operation of the ASA function and the shutter speeds. Install the advance lever. Spin the advance lever retaining hub to finger tight. Do not over-tighten the set screw. Over-tightening will cause separation or binding. Press the meter on button over the center post and then test for proper operation. With the accessory shoe properly positioned, latch the clamp. To avoid marring the screw heads, use a cross-point screwdriver on the remaining top cover screws. Seat the white plastic rewind side washer. Lock the rewind fork and spin the rewind knob back into position. Well, not like that. More like this. One final step is to make sure that the counter dial moves freely under the newly installed top cover. Thank you for watching.